Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com. We'll talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. Welcome to today's cryptocurrency investing recording. Now, before I continue, it's important to understand that make sure you stay to the end of the video. But also understand that I'm not a financial advisor or planner, so do your own due diligence, your own research. And also understand that all investing can be risky, so do not invest more money than you can afford to lose. With that said, let's share my screen. Make sure you visit our website, IamWealthyandRich.com, and download the free Millionaire Mindset Training and Simple Investment Strategy. Now, on the last video, we talked about this candle here. This is a 6-month candle on 6-month chart. And yes, it did print, it printed and it completed, and then the next candle starts here for the next 6 months. So the question is, where will this candle go for the next 6 months? Will it go downwards or will it go upwards? But because this candle here, this big red candle here, you can see the little hand here, is very large, it engulfs the size of this candle. The next candle is likely to go in the direction of what this candle is, which is red. It's a probability. Nothing in crypto is 100%, but it's a high probability, as in 95%. There's a 5% it could go up, but there's a 95% chance that the market will go below this candle to prices below. It could just go to 18, 17, 18, which is done before, and maybe not much lower. It may go lower and use this as a support, the 14,000 level as a support, which is watch and see. This is a very important chart because a lot of people keep asking when is the bottom, and the bottom of the market is basically now. We're kind of at the bottom of the market ish. Now it could, whether it's 19,000 or 18,000 or 17,000, it is all the bottom. Okay, and it's, as long as you're below 20,000, this is the bottom of the market, and any buying at any price under 20,000 is a great price. Don't try and time the market and wait for the absolute bottom. Nobody knows where the absolute bottom is, but it's low enough that you're at the bottom of the market, near the bottom of the market. And so anyone who buys Bitcoin at these prices, 19, 18, 17, 16, whatever, in 3.5 years, in the top of the 2025 bull market, you're going to look real good. Okay, so that's the thing. Well, you've got a high probability of, Bitcoin goes to a couple of 100,000. It really doesn't really matter whether you bought it at 19,000 or 18,000. It's still going to give you a great multiple. So don't try and wait to time the market to try and get the exact whether it's going to 15 or whatever, because nobody knows if it's going to 15 or 17 or 14. It may not. But this what I'm waiting for in this chart, this is the 200-day moving average, 200-week moving average, so in red. The yellow is the 100-week moving average, and the green is the 50-week moving average. Notice I said week. Waiting for these bands, the 50 or the 100, to cross, because when they cross, they kind of signify not only that we're kind of in the bottom area, again, not exact bottom, not the exact price, but it signals, it seems to be, shows us that we're in the middle of where the bottom was. So the bottom would have started, and people may want to know, okay, so how long are we going to stay in the bottom? And when it crosses, it will show that we're in the middle of that. Okay, so this may cross somewhere around October, maybe. I don't know when they're going to meet, but it looks like they're going to meet probably around October. And that could be the bottom. That could be the middle of this bottom period. Take, for example, let's go back. It's only happened in 2 instances. When the 50-day dark green crossed the yellow, we'd already bottomed. This was the bottom, okay? So it bottomed 12th of January. It's bottomed again 17th of August. But between those times, around the middle, this is kind of like the middle of this bottom period. So the 20th of April, it was kind of the middle period of this bottom period, so to speak, the middle mark. So it's important to know, because now you know you've got that kind of same distance again to go. And then, as I'm trying to say, the bottom was here, but the bottom was here, but it looks like, you know, where they crossed 84 days in, that's when the middle of this bottom period was. So the bottom period is when it's going to be messing and resting, shall we say, on this red line, up and down, a little bit above, a little bit below, a little bit above, a little bit below. It's going to be doing that. You know, it did it for, in this case, 224 days. So I don't know, that's about 7 months or 8 months, 7 or 8 months. So it shows that that's how long the bottom period was, okay, where it bounced along this bottom line. And so halfway through would have been where the cross was. Halfway through was about 84 days. And then we know we've got another 84 days to go, you know, or thereabouts. We're roughly at the bottom period, because people will also want to know how long is this bottom period going to last. So it's not just when is the actual bottom, but how long is this period going to last? And when we cross, that's when we're kind of in the middle of it. Then from then on, we're about the same distance again, and then from there it's upwards. Not upwards in necessarily the next bull run, but just upwards. The same thing in 2019. After the peak, it came down. Bitcoin came down all the way to 3,200 from 19,000, and these crossed around this time. So it was kind of like the middle time in between. This is kind of like more the middle of the bottom, so to speak. It was the bottom, but the middle of the bottom. The bottom kind of started here, but this is the middle of this period when this crossed. And then from then on, it started moving upwards. So what we're waiting to here, what we're waiting for here is waiting for these to meet again. So when will these meet again? Somewhere, I don't know, September, August, September, October, maybe September. So we reached the bottom here, but we're going to be at the bottom for some months. Okay, probably 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. When will the middle part be? When are we halfway through? Okay, this bottom period. That is when these cross. It's generally when we're halfway through the bottom period. So we know now we've got another half to go, and then it's going to be onwards and upwards from there. So stay posted. I'll keep you posted. You've got to hit the notification button, subscribe, hit the like button as well, share this as well. We'll see when these cross. But they will definitely cross. And this was still going to be around down here. Now, some people think it's going to go all the way down. I mean, we've got some people saying it's going to go all the way down here. I don't think so, but it's down enough. It doesn't have to go down any further. It's 19, 18, 17,000 is good to buy. You should be buying. Okay, and even if it goes down more, you buy some more. When you invest, you don't invest all your money in one price point. You don't go all in on one price. That's totally irresponsible. You go in a small amount of money. So you put $100 here, $100 here, $100 here. Buy it on the way down. And if it doesn't go down, fine, you bought it. At least you got in on the action. Don't try and wait until it reaches. I'm going to wait until it reaches 14,000, because what happens is that it may go down to 17, 16, and then start going up. Before you know, it's 25,000, 30,000. And you go, oh my God, I've missed it, because you were waiting for it to hit. Don't wait. Just buy in small increments. Whether it's 1,000, it depends on your budget, what you're putting in. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 at different price levels, all the way down. Some people put a 500, 500, 500. That's called buying the dip. But you don't buy the dip with your whole money in one price point. Okay, so it's a clue for you. Because that's that, you know. So whatever you buy it at, the different price you buy it, when it goes up back to 25, 30, 40, 50, it's going to carry all your money up. And it will all be a profit, no matter whether you got it at 20, 19, 18, 17, it will all be a profit. You don't have to be greedy to say, I'm going to get every single possible profit. A profit is a profit. And so one of the biggest things that kills people in trading and investing is greed. Okay, the unnecessary greed, shall we say. It's good to be greedy. This is the time to be greedy. So you buy now, buy now, buy now, but don't try and time, just make sure you get every last dime. Don't try and do that. But like I said, don't forget to visit our website. We'll keep you posted on when these cross. So that will be an interesting, that will let us know how long we're going to be under this, on or on top or around this red line. Okay. And you know, we'll check out also the Darcian channel as to when that turns from red to green. We'll look at that in another video. But anyway, like I said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit our visit our website, links below, and thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.